Sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Ready, gentlemen?
With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Last outing for the Clippers, it was a loss to Philadelphia. To the paint, and stolen by Whiteside. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And the foul called on Hassan. Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Now here's West. Inside. Well, tonight a battle between two very talented front courts, Doris. This could get pretty physical.
Well, this is a night, Kevin, to me, where the officials could dictate the level of physicality. They know that both teams have big, burly guys up front, that these guys like to engage physically, and so how is the game officiated, particularly at the start? That could set the tone for what could be a cage match.
Personally, do you like those kind of games, Doris?
I like a certain level of physicality, Kevin. I do think that we've cleaned up the perimeter game. I think officiating is such a nuanced deal that the best officials understand innately how something should be called.
5 to shoot. The fader. Griffin can't get it to go in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's tipped. Here's Murray. And Middleton with the block. They recover it. Outside Mullen. Outside Griffin. Back to Mullen. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
Pass to Gobert. Down low. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And he comes up with the deuce. Kid Gilchrist has got his first points in this one.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Outside Mullen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better. Well, obviously, Rudy Gobert sets himself apart on the defensive end. I once had a coach tell me, Rudy Gobert is a defense unto himself. The shot blocking, the shot altering, and one of the best rebounders in the game.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Indoors with Gobert in his defense. It goes beyond the shot block.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin, way beyond the shot blocking. That reach bothers enough shots that even when he doesn't block it, he's a problem.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Phoenix trails by 4. To the inside. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Here's Whiteside. And easy 2 points on the layup. Whiteside's got 6.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
West outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And Doris Dinwiddie's so good at finding a play to make, even when it seems he has nowhere to go.
Well, that quick first step opens up space to get into the passing lanes. This guy makes a lot of jump passes, but seems to get away with it.
Los Angeles with some changes. .133 left to play in the first. Shot from the top of the key. And he hits the jumper for 2. Clippers leading by 4. Shot left block. Pass to Murray. Back to Laverne. And he makes that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Cook with the ball for Phoenix. Now, here's O'Quinn. And stolen by Murray. The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Here's O'Quinn. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Pass to Harris. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Tucker. Drains the 19-footer.
Oh, a nice play. PJ standing for Pop Jr. Just taking what the defense gives him there.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Phoenix trails by 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You know, make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
And so. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Well, the assist total is skyrocketing at this point. Actively looking to set up their teammates. I'll tell you, love the way they're playing.
Castro Quinn up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
See, Kyle Quinn to me gets better every year. How about the development of that interior game? Nice.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Yeah, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Harris outside. At the top of the key, Laverne. Back to Harris. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half. Well, anyone looking for highlights? Because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Here's Laverne. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Doris, the ability to beat the defender off the dribble, so important. Who do you think has the quickest first step right now in the league that you've seen personally?
That's a great question, boy, Kev. I'll tell you some guys I wouldn't want to have to contend with on a night-by-night. No way I want to try to guard the wizardry of Kyrie Irving, right, or the flat-out end-to-end speed of John Wall, or the incredible explosive athleticism of Russell Westbrook. The deceptive nature of James Harden's game. Please, child, please, I don't want any part of any of those men.
You're getting riled up here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Clippers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor. Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Back to Laverne. Pass to Baines. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Clippers making a change here. Los Angeles calls timeout. Right side inside. Mullen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mullen's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Great open look there. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Intercepted. It's stolen by Green. And now the Suns, a fast break. Griffin leading the charge. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top. And Blake Griffin said early in his career he used to rely on his athleticism to get by. He said the problem was every season he'd be worn out by February. So diversifying his offensive game has helped him to kind of withstand the rigors of a long NBA season.
Outside Mullen. The 3. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Thornwell. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And Greg, you look at a lot of the volume dunkers over the years. Their bodies often wear down. You think of Amari Stoudemire, Antonio McDyess, even Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and I think Griffin could see the writing on the wall. He used to get over 200 dunks in the season. Now, less than half that number. But the trade-off, hopefully, will be longevity and an increased skill set.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Clippers leading by 4. Middleton on the wing. A 3 ball. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Left side, Griffin. Pass to Cook. From the arc. Another shot. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Griffin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Back to Kid Gilchrist. Out to West. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
11 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And that's it for the first half of action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Phoenix trails by 5. Murray left side. Pass to O'Quinn. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. on the shot a bit long that time.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, D.A., he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 2 on the clock. Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Gobert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Pass to Holiday. Middleton with it, guarded by Tucker. They get it back to the left side wing. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here is Brewer, all alone.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
We now have rules, Doris, that protect shooters from defenders stepping underneath them. But what about when the defender leaves his feet and the offensive player steps underneath and tries to draw the foul?
Well, I think one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, we certainly do not want the defender to have unnatural movements which place him underneath the feet of the shooter, because that's where injuries can happen. On the other side of the equation, and this has become problematic to me, you see far too many shooters either jump unnaturally outside of what should be a straight up and down shooting motion, or guys who kick their legs sideways in an attempt to draw contact and fall over. But Kev, this is where officiating is about feel, touch, and vision.
That's to Jerebko. And here's O'Quinn. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. O'Quinn can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Well, just incredible ability on the drive. This guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, so difficult to contain.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Holiday. Back to Gobert. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gobert. Pass to O'Quinn to end the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Count it. Kid Gilchrist has got his 2nd basket of the game.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it. I'll tell you, such a tremendous rhythm to that sequence. Great player movement, great ball movement on the lead pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Laverne. Here's Harris. Back to Laverne. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in. Laverne's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Boy, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Here's O'Quinn. 4 on the clock. And yes, it's good. O'Quinn's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, you got to give it to the big fella from Norfolk State. O'Quinn making his presence felt on the second chance opportunities.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That's good from Payton.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Outside Griffin. That's tipped. Pass to Whiteside. On the wing, Mullen. It's stolen by Harris. Payton attacking. Harris misses.
Challenging the shot has almost the same effect as blocking it.
No doubt, especially when the shooter knows that a defender is draped all over him. That kind of activity alters shots.
Pass to Laverne. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Baines. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Phoenix trails by 10. And here's Griffin. He has 6. Oh, right side in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Burn up top. Back to Payton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Shots can... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Clippers leading by 8. It's West with the drive. And that one, good. West has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Stolen by Holiday. A floater. West can't hit.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the official. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Outside Mullen. Lets it go with a 3. Whiteside. And Middleton with the block. Here's West. Another shot. No good on that one. Mullen with the defensive effort. Oh, Griffin in position. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. West, that's good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Mullen over West. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. In Doris, last summer, we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. It looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Okay. I've recorded that comment. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He gave them props for their defense. He said, the defense has been outstanding. Keep pressuring them, forcing turnovers, and we can win this one, guys.
Thanks, David. The shot by Sharch, no good. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. Former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Here's Sharch. Fires the three.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Injuries have taken a toll on Griffin as he's gotten older, but shouldn't take away from what he's done over the course of his career.
Both free throws good from Griffin. And the Clippers call time here.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Baines. Here's Sharch. And the Clippers miss again. Phoenix trails by 5. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Mullen. And the three off target.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
They get it back. Down low. Here's Whiteside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
to Thornwell. And the Clippers miss again. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's West in the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Well, Dinwiddie loves huge opportunities, and he delivers there.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Mr. Gobert. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's West. And it's good off the back rim and in. West has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You can see he's starting to find his comfort zone, and there's a rhythm about what Spencer Dinwiddie's doing right now.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Pass to Mullen from the wing, and it's good for 2. Mullen's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, Kevin, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Now Gobert, guarded by Green. Back to Holiday. Out to the wing. West. And it's West again missing. Mullen with the 3. Again, Mullen missing.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to West. Middleton on the wing. Fires for 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
A clean 3 is the only play.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
You know, and a lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the carom.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Phoenix calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
Well, this game is over. It's out of reach, guys. They didn't even need that timeout. I guess they're not ready to quit just yet, but there's no way they can score 4 points in less than a half second.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role.